my name is Selena, and I'm coming to you today with another book haul. Actually, I have a book haul and a kind of post unboxing. I was too excited, so I already opened up the box. But yeah, I have a couple of things to show you, and this may be my last book haul for a while. I've been doing this for about, doing this about once a week. So I've been buying a lot of books, although in my defense I will say that I've been getting a lot of my books from the used bookstore, the Bookworm, so I haven't been spending as much money as I probably would have if I've been buying most of my books from like Barnes & Noble or someplace. But anyway, let's get into it. So I picked up the rest of the books in a series that I was turned on to about 3 years ago, but I never read any of the books in the series. Someone recommended this book to me at a C.S. Lewis conference, and it's the Enchanted Chronicles by Patricia C. Wrede. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Anyway, but yeah, I was recommended this book about 3 years ago. I picked up the book at Barnes & Noble soon after, but then never read it. However, lately, on the Gwendolyn reading method, she had mentioned the series and said that it was really awesome and pretty much echoed all the same things that I was told 3 years ago. So I was like, okay, I'm going to read this series. So I went to the used bookstore and they had the rest of the series. I felt kind of bad because they had one too, and so I had to split the series up because I already had one, but I bought number 2, number 3, oops, and number 4. And these books are by Patricia C. Wrede. They're the Enchanted Forest Chronicles. And yeah, so I'm not sure when I'll get around to reading this because I have a couple of books that I want to get to before the end of the year, but I'm excited now that I have the whole collection so that if I do have extra time and I just want to get into it and finish it, I can, because I love to marathon my series. I'm not a big fan of waiting. Then, with the, everyone's been talking about reading more diversely now in the booktube community. There's even a small, well, maybe not so small now, but book club, International Reading Book Club, that several booktubers have been starting, and they're reading a book. I don't remember the name of the book, but I know it's a Russian author. I'll put an informational video from one of their pages down below if you're interested. I am just intimidated by Russian authors, so I am not going to participate in that. But I did take up the challenge of reading more diversely, and so I went to a Goodreads page that was recommended by, I forget who it was, but I was looking up books in sci-fi fantasy genre written by people of color, and I found this book, The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. Or Jemisin, not sure. But yeah, I found this book. The little blurb about it sounded so awesome, and yeah, it seems right up my alley. So this is sci-fi by a woman and an African American woman. So you don't come around something like this very often. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is all about, and it has tons and tons of accolades and recommendations on the back, and I was surprised to see that it was published by Orbit. I don't know if you can see that. You can't. That little black dot, that's the logo for Orbit Publishing, which also published a book that I recently read and reviewed, The Shambling Guide to New York City. So I think I found myself a publisher that I kind of, got a niche into that publishing group. Anyway, so that is my first foray, I guess, into reading more diversely. And yeah, so I'm going to give that a go, and I'm definitely going to be getting to that book before the end of the year. Now for the books that I got from the giveaway. So again, these books came to me from a giveaway that elizziebooks was hosting, and they are The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. So I have The Darkest Mind and, bam, Never Fade. I got them both. And yeah, I'm super excited by this because people have been raving about this series, and I was watching Bookable's review of Never Fade, and yeah, she said that when you get both of the books, it actually starts to create a sentence. So we have The Darkest Minds, The Darkest Minds, Never Fade, and the third book should be the completion of that sentence. So that's super exciting. I've never seen that before. I think that that's super creative. So yeah, I'm excited by this. And I got something else in the box. It's like I'm not a technological person, as you probably can tell by the quality of this video. But yeah, I think this is some sort of car jack thing to put in to get FM radio. It came with the manual, so I'll probably be reading that and seeing how to use it, because I don't know how. So yeah, that is my, nope, it's not my book haul because I got other books. Wait right there, I'll be right back. I have to get them off my shelf. Okay, so now I'm back, and now I'm going to complete my book haul. Okay, so I also, earlier, Tuesday, I went to Barnes & Noble, and I picked up this book, and I'm super excited. It's Neil Gaiman's latest book. I think it's his latest book. For middle grade, maybe elementary school age. It's called Fortunately, the Milk. So it is about a father who is sent out to get milk for his children's breakfast, but he takes a while to come back, and on his return, they question him as to why he took so long, and he's like, well, I was abducted by aliens, and I met a stegosaurus, but fortunately, the milk was safe. So yeah, and it has pictures on the inside, which is awesome. Books with pictures, yay. I mean, I'm well into my adult years, and I still enjoy illustrations in my books, so they should do that more often. And then I went and I got a lovely collector's edition of Insurgent with this shiny, almost mirror sheen cover. Well, that's the jacket of Insurgent by Veronica Roth. And the inside, well, the actual hardcover is just awesome. It's beautiful, and it has this lovely gold embossed decoration and stuff, and then there is, which makes me super excited, a tab. That's a bookmark, so I can keep my spot when I go back to reread, which may be a little while after, because I also picked up this book, and I read it. I finished it last night. So that's probably why I bought so many books. It was like shop therapy for me. I needed to purge myself of the sadness that I was feeling after reading this book. And Veronica Roth writes beautifully, and oh, so touching. I mean, I know that there was a lot of chatter about this book, and I put up a review already of what I felt about Allegiant right after I read it. So yes, you can go to my Goodreads page and read my review, but I'm just going to say I did enjoy it. I understand the ending is not what was expected, but I still feel the message in the story was just so beautifully written and just so touching. But the book itself is also, you know, nice shiny cover. I like that. And then on the inside, it's not gold, it's silver embossed decoration and lettering, which is also very lovely. And this edition, this was the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It has extra journal entries from Trish's mom. So you can pick that up at Barnes & Noble, and it comes with these extra journal entries. And yeah, so I like that. That was fun to find at the end of reading Allegiant, which gave me all the feels and sadness, and I didn't know what to do with myself for a while. I stayed up quite a bit after reading that book, but luckily it was Friday and I recovered, hopefully. But yeah, that is my book haul for today. I think I have a problem. I probably will try to stop. Not really. I probably will keep buying books just because it's what I do. So yeah, anyway, that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!